right up Hollywood Boulevard on our Hollywood motorcade so that they can answer some questions that I have for them, and more importantly, this fan base is always so strong, so supportive. We are going to get more questions for the stars. Dawn is out in the audience. It's already gathered some questions.
Hey, Robbie, yeah. Got a lot of fans right over here. We're going to put them on camera as well, okay? So they're going to be looking good.
Very good. Well, coming up the boulevard right now, of course, are your favorite All My Children stars. In this first car we see coming up Hollywood Boulevard, she's the sage and savvy daughter to Pine Valley's resident diva, Erica Kane, and one of All My Children's most beloved characters. Please welcome Bianca Montgomery, the luminescent Miss Eden Reno. As Tad the Cat's brother Jake, he's making temperatures rise all over Pine Valley in his first trip to Super Soap Weekend. Let's hear it for Dr. Jake Martin. After 20 years on the run, Jesse Hubbard returned. And you can hear the fans are very happy to have him back. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Darnell Williams. And sassy Southern Belle Crystal Carey Martin, she's had Adam, Tad, and David's heads turning. But the Christie's broken heart be mended by love. Well, let's hope actress Bobby Eats has the answer. He's bad, he's mean, he's ruthless. But boy, do we love watching Dr. Dave cause trouble and get away with it. He plays, of course, the notorious David Hayward. Please welcome star Vincent Irizarry. Start here with Eden. Welcome. Now Bianca has come back in a big way this year.
Yeah, real big.
Real big. Pregnant in a tornado.
In a tornado.
So
she knows how to pick her flights home.
Yeah, really. Well, what went through your mind when you found out you were pregnant again? Were you
Sue, come on up.
Yeah, have another baby.
I mean, I was excited about it. It certainly brings up a lot of dramatic possibilities that it's Zach's baby, or it's Zach's biological baby, and I heard that they were bringing on Tamara Braun as Reese, and I know she's a magnificent actress, and I was so excited for all the dramatic potential.
Well, you've been away for a while. Who are you most excited to see coming back to the show?
Wow, it's hard. It's really hard to pick.
One, right
okay,
here.
well, I mean, Susan, I was so excited to see because she was doing Dancing with the Stars, and I became a huge fan of the show watching Cam do it, and I knew she was going to do an amazing job, and she did an amazing job. It was so difficult. But it was also really exciting to see Alicia, because she just got married, and it's such an exciting time in her life. And all my old friends.
It's good to be back in the family.
Yeah, exactly.
Good. Well, Ricky Paul Golden. who has a lot of history with All My Children. Is it intimidating to come into a role that's been played by so many actors before?
Has anybody seen that that other actor play that role? And the other guy before that? That's it, right? Just two. Well, I think it's fine. I actually like the fact that it was a family member. If I was going to come and join ABC, I wanted it to be a family member with that last name that you knew they'd be around for a while. So that meant a lot to me.
Your character is a doctor. Did you have to do any research to prepare for being the doc?
You know, I was going to do that, and when I was going to go and watch doctors and do all of that stuff, the truth of the matter is it's called acting, and so I thought I'd give that a shot. I'll tell you one thing though, and this is true of, I don't know if Vince feels this way or not, but saying all the doctor words on these shows is a lot harder than you bargained for.
Absolutely, the medical ease is not easy. It's not medical easy, trust me.
It's one thing to learn pages and pages of dialogue in a day, but when you really want to get it right and you have these words, and it's
right.
it's tough.
Subcranial hematoma and stuff like that.
I can't even say that.
Tripping me off your tongue. You know, I want to say something about your history. I just found out in the game show over here. Did you know that you shot your grandmother? Now you wonder why I have no confidence in Jake as a doctor. He got shot his own grandmother.
You know, I have a vague recollection. But she was very mean. She was very mean. No, that's not true. I don't remember that. That wasn't me. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. That's right.
Well, look who's back, sitting in the middle. Jesse Hubbard's been gone for like 20 years, and he's back. Everyone's thrilled to have you back. What's it like being back?
It's pretty amazing. I've been asked this question quite a few times, and I think one of the answers that comes up most for me is that it's really a great job to have in New York City. I've been back with All My Children and the ABC soaps behind the scenes since '01. So being back out in front of the camera, it's a lot easier than actually directing the shows. Which I had the good fortune to direct a couple.
You're great too. You're a great director.
He directed the first kiss between two women on David.
That's right. That was my show, or my segment. But no, it's a lot of fun being back, and I love the people. It's such a huge family atmosphere, and smiles all around.
Could you tell us a little about the green screen for the helicopter stunt?
Oh my God, that was a lot of fun.
That was a lot of fun.
Do you guys like that stuff? They have green screen all the time in the shows. In fact, that's supposed to be a wave of the future, that they say a section of our set will be green screen, so hopefully they do that soon.
We're really looking forward to working that way a little more often. And I have to say, I hope you enjoyed it. I certainly did, and what did I do? I blew out a hamstring and sprained my ankle for you. I had a great time doing it.
Wow. Let's move on to Bobby Eakes. Crystal started out as a very free-spirited character, very light-hearted, and this year it's gotten very dramatic.
Well, when you lose a daughter, you tend to...
Babe is gone.
Yeah, well...
What do you prefer? Do you prefer the fun stuff, or is this fun to finally get to do something?
No, it's fun to play the really, dramatic stuff, and I love the comedy too, and there'll probably be a little bit of that after I grieve for a while. But it's great to have Vincent back, and he's doing some really bad things, and so I think there's going to be a lot of interaction between Crystal and David, and it's really good stuff.
We saw the flirting this week. He examined you. So you think this might go...
I'm a doctor.
You think this might go a little farther? She's had, she's got Tad, and now he's back.
Well, it's very complicated. I can't really divulge the story, but it's very complicated, and it involves what David does to manipulate me. He's basically playing me. He's manipulating me, and I'm very vulnerable.
Can you believe that? See how she interprets that? But it does have something to do with the fact that we both have a daughter who just died, and we have that connection with each other. We understand each other's grief more than anyone. So.
Well, then let's move on to you, Vincent. Why has Dave come back to Pine Valley?
Well, obviously what brought him here was Babe's passing. So it was kind of interesting coming to work and the first day at work. I mean, thrown up against walls, people are punching me, and yelling in my face, "Don't come back here!" And I'm like, oh boy, I feel like 2 years haven't passed at all. The same people are screaming at me, and then I'm holding my dead daughter's body in my arms up on a rooftop. It was pretty intense. But that's why he came back, and he's certainly looking for revenge with some of the people in Pine Valley. Some of the self-righteous people who think that they're perfect, like JR, and Tad, and a few of those people. So.
What is it about Dave that the fans seem to love? He's bad, and they just keep loving him and forgiving him.
Love to hate him.
It's because he's so handsome.
It's a great role, though, because he's very complex. You know, David can be very complex, and I love playing him when they write him that way, and they've been writing him so well lately. It's been exciting, and I love working with this woman here. That was one of the highlights coming back on the show, being able to see Bobby again, because I adore her, and having the opportunity to work opposite her, and she has just been able to really stretch her chops, doing amazing work over the last few weeks. It's been great.
Well, this event, of course, is all about the fans, so we want to go right to some fan questions. Don's out in the audience here. He's collected some questions.
Thank you, Robbie. Yes, I'm out here with the fans. I have a question from Andrea from Orlando. This is for Vincent. She wants to know, is David bringing Dixie home to Pine Valley?
You mean her ashes? I don't know. Isn't she dead? Is she dead?
Does that really matter?
No, does that mean anything? It's the eternal city of Pine Valley.
Sick fans out here.
You know, I don't know. Maybe she'll be coming back at some point. You know, but I wanted to throw something in here. I thought, you know, it's been interesting because I haven't seen Alicia at all. Have you seen her here? Yeah, I haven't seen her yet. And I thought it would be great to have like sort of a Super Soap virtual tour. Just have Kendall laying in a hospital bed the entire weekend. Where people just walk into a room and just see her with a tube in her mouth. Yeah, because she's been doing it for the last month and a half. Ever since I've been back on, I think she's had one line yet since I've been back on the show. So. But Dixie would be great. I'm sure, yeah, she is loving it. We all envy her. That's for sure. She's a sweetheart too.
Let's go back to you, Don.
Yeah, this is from Terry from Madison, Wisconsin. Why did Darnell Williams decide to come back to the show?
Why did Darnell decide to come back to the show? Basically an actor, and it's, like I said earlier, it's a great job to have. You know, it's kind of hard to turn down something like that in your home state, in your home city, hometown. Just to be employed and working in a job that I love to work in. I guess that's the short answer. I love it.
Good answer.
Now, you've been coaching and directing. Is it hard to do that without, do you just get anxious to be behind the camera?
I think we all as actors are anxious to get our stuff out there. And once you have the vehicle to do it, you jump on it.
Speaking of vehicles to be doing it, you've been working on a project on the internet lately, haven't you?
Yes.
Can you tell us a little about that?
Yes, I'm getting very into the internet. I've got two projects. One of them is with Bob Guiney, a cooking show called Cooking to Get Lucky. That's really funny. And the other one has a title that's not quite Disney appropriate. But it's a great comedic, funny piece that has been seen by almost 6 million people online, and I'm sure a bunch of you have seen it. We have a new DVD out that you can get, and if you just, it's about me and I have imaginary friends who are not very nice. So I don't even know what it's called. Just Google me and imaginary.
Whisper it amongst you. Someone out there knows. Whisper it amongst yourselves. All right, stop it. Don, have you got another question?
Yeah, this is for Eden. It's from Angela from Apopka. She wants to know, do people treat you differently outside of the show because of your character?
Well, I mean, I think because I'm Erica's daughter, people watch my character grow up. People feel like they really know me really well, and so they'll want to give me a hug, and you know, Bianca's like kind of a sweetheart, so they think I'm that sweet too. Boy, are they in for a shock.
Can you walk down the street in New York without being stopped? Any of you? Yeah, Darnell?
Yeah, it's calmed down from like when I used to be on the show back in the 80s. It used to be a little crazy, but I don't know. we're so embedded, I think, in the minds of the audience that, well, it's not that you're invisible, but I just don't have a problem anymore. I can ride the trains, and...
I don't think New Yorkers care that much.
They're more jaded.
You know, you can see Robert De Niro walking down the street in the construction worker and go, "Hey Bobby, I liked your last film." And that's it. They leave it at that. So it's a very cool city to do a show in.
Yeah, absolutely.
Don, anything else from the audience?
Yeah, this is from Bridget from Connecticut. Eden, now that you're back, or you're here to stay, how do you feel about your current relationship?
Well, I'm back for I'm not sure how long, but I'm having a great time. So if they keep writing me some great stuff like this, I hope I'm around for a while. But I love working with Tamara Braun. She's phenomenal, and I love how open the relationship can be now. I think it's a new day. Dawn has day has gone. A new day has gone, and so we can be physical with each other. We can be or not. It's all very organic and lovely, and I think it's great to see two women in a loving, committed relationship on television with a baby together and are getting married. I believe in the storyline a great deal. I'm very proud to be part of it.
Dawn, back to you.
This is from Jodine from Iowa City. Do you, Darnell, have any lucky or good luck charms that you keep with you?
My scar. It's been with me all my life. I love it, and it's been my good luck charm.
What's it from?
Oh yeah.
Did you get dropped on your head?
People want to know. Just to go back a little bit, I do have the shoes that Jesse wore, kind of a good luck charm for me. The combat boots that I've had forever, and I gave them to Jesse a year or so ago, and I think sort of kept me grounded.
How old are they? Those shoes?
Oh my God, they're about 23 years old.
And you wear them now?
Yeah, I still wear them. Yeah.
Shoes older than some of your fans.
Shoes? Yeah, my shoes are older than that girl.
All right, Don, do you have anything else from the fans?
Yeah, this is from Amy from Orlando. Even does Tamara prefer Bianca to Sunny as a love interest?
Well, she did say I have softer lips. She's probably not going to get shot by the competing mob boss when she's around me, so.
This from Andrea from Orlando. Darnell, will Natalia stay on as Jesse's daughter and become a part of the Hubbard family?
I believe that's the plan. Do you like her, guys? Do you like Natalia? I'll take your love back to her. Yeah, I think she's going to be around as long as she wants to be around. Yeah.
Now, Bobby, you are going to be performing tonight at the Street Jam, right?
Yeah, we're going to do the Street Jam again. It's a lot of fun, and I think we're going to be okay with the rain. I hear it's going to stop by about 6. We might have just a couple of showers before that, but it's so much fun. It's really one of the highlights for me is to come and do the show. I'm doing a duet with Cassie DePaiva. I'm doing another little number with Melissa Claire Egan. And it's going to be a lot of fun. I hope everybody can come and see it tonight. It starts at 7:45.
Now you do a lot of work with Broadway Cares Equity Stage. Is what you sing all over.
Yeah, I do a lot of work with Broadway Cares. We all do a lot of work with Broadway Cares Equity Fights AIDS. We do a show every year in New York City. I also do some other events with them during the year, and it's a great cause, great organization, and we get a chance to get up on the stage and be hams. So it's a win-win situation.
Well, we're looking forward to seeing that tonight, right? Stick around. It's really the party. The jam at the end of the night is one of the most fun things of Super Soap Figures. And that's about all the time we have. Unfortunately, let's have another round of applause for...
See you at the park.
Another round of applause for Lindsay Gibbons, Darnell Williams,
Stephen Reed.